had been in the league 5 years longer than him. I'll take ball hawk over coverage guy every day. Because turnovers matter way more. You know, there was a guy who had asked the question on Twitter yesterday, like, what are the 3 most important things to winning a football game? And several football players weighed in, including like Mitchell Schwartz, right? Line of scrimmage, turnover battle. Turnover battle got mentioned by 1,000 people. I just put Patrick Mahomes, and I don't really care what else, which I think is accurate. But, you know, I do think that turnovers, being able to do that can completely alter a game. Like, Snead seems to have that. So even if Snead, like, I don't know that about Hughes or Baker. They've started so little, I don't know if they're ball hawks. Or you already have enough. Snead and Matthews are ball hawks. Those guys just need to exist. Because that's how it feels like most of the outside looking in is. And honestly, it just feels like something we just brush under. I'm like, shouldn't we be talking about Hughes? Or we're good? And it seems like everyone's just like, we're good here, right? Like, I'm bringing this up, but everyone's saying, we're fine here?
Yep, basically.
That's how I feel.
Because the nickel situations, you have him on the outside, you'll bounce Snead to the inside, Trevor Matthew.
It's mostly that I'm going into this season fully expecting there will be,
we get it.
I think there will be many instances of us looking at that unit and saying, oh, like, this is just not very good.
And that's fine, because they're still 11-1 when we have the conversation. Is that how it goes?
Exactly. Then you look at everything else, you say, okay, if this is the poison I got to pick, that's fine.
I mean, the truth is, some unit, when you're paying the kind of players they're paying, has got to be weak. This year, it sure feels like a chance to be the cornerbacks once again. Coming up in 8 minutes, I owe Nick big apology. God, it's not even going to be easy to say, if we're being honest.
Are you serious?
I feel very bad about what I'm getting ready to tell you. So we'll find out. He has no idea what I'm talking about. Not if you, Big. But, look, I owe you an apology, and I think you're going to be really devastated by what I have to tell you. But
I'm like actually getting nervous about this now.
Because I'm going to make you listen to it live on the air versus just give you a warning. Well, you got to react to it live. It's the only way to let it fully sink in.
Okay.
But NFL.com, they do their NFL predictions. No surprise here. 30 NFL analysts across multiple platforms and backgrounds vote on who they think is going to win every single division. Might be surprised to find out more people picked the Browns to win the division than others, right? There are still teams, there's still 7 teams, there's still 7 people, analysts, who think that the Indianapolis Colts are going to win the division over the Tennessee Titans. I find that just absolutely ludicrous. I don't know if anybody else thinks that's ludicrous. I find that just absolutely insane. The Packers were unanimous to win the North, and then you get around to the AFC West, where of the 30 votes, or 29 votes, 28 of the votes from the NFL analysts went to the Chiefs, leaving one, Binkley, not choosing the Chiefs to win the West. That vote belongs to David Carr. David Carr, brother of Raiders quarterback Derek Carr.
By the way, Pioli was due 1 to take the Patriots to win their division. Shocker. Same like Carr.
Yeah, shocker. Yeah. While it would be fun to dunk on David Carr for supporting it, instead I want to have a deeper conversation. This loyalty is incredible. 913-576-7610. What I want to know from you is, how far do you think David Carr would go to protect his brother Derek Carr's image? Because I'm pretty sure that the line is at least bury a dead body, right? Do you think if Derek Carr killed someone and then David Carr needed to bury it so it wouldn't be caught, he would do it? And my answer to that, Nick, is yes. Yes, he would bury that body.
Well, you've got a bunch of siblings. Would you do that? Would you do that for your siblings?
Oh, man. You know, put in the moment, you might. It's hard to say.
I would need to know the circumstances.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it cold-blooded murder?
Or was there, like, some reason you're like, I can't go to jail, man. I'm never going to be able to prove I'm innocent, I swear.
Like, if Derek Carr, for instance, killed you.
Yeah, over
things
this
you said. Yeah, exactly.
Over that one comment that I made about him, that he somehow found on Twitter.
I'm tired of this guy.
I didn't even at him. I just said David Carr is the kind of brother who would bury a dead body for his brother. That's all I said. He found that, though. He found that very quick. He said he took it as a compliment.
If you were their parents, wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want that kind of bond between your sons?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know that I want one kid covering up some other kid's murder. I feel like I gotta draw the line somewhere. But I don't think his line is there. Because if I said it below there, you'd be like, yeah, he's absolutely doing that. He was willing to look like a fool here. Like, he looks like a fool when he chooses this. It just looks like blind loyalty.
I think it kind of owned you. I think that's what this is really about. You got owned by David Carr on Twitter today.
I don't think so.
Because he said he took it as a compliment?
Yeah.
You know, Darren Carr,
They
surfer,
used the negativity towards Derek, so it's something different.
What was it? I just want to make sure that I'm seeing his exact. You're looking at David Carr. You don't think he's got me watch yet, do you?
Hey, the cars do that.
Like, I wouldn't be shocked if I clicked on his name today and it says, "Don't make you're blocked from seeing this guy's tweet." His tweet says, "I take that as a compliment. Hashtag Raiders." A team he didn't even play for.